It's Anthony Meisner with Land Title, and I wanted to bring you the Greater Denver Metro first to know stats. First stat you'll see every single month from Land Title here. So lots of cool stuff happening. We're still seeing about 13% year over year increase in that average sales price, 9% in the median in the single family homes across Denver Metro, up to almost $780,000. So staying steady up there. We're starting to see a little bit come down. We're not seeing those 20% numbers like we were seeing earlier this year. So this is a really good sign for the market. We're starting to see some of that fiscal policy affecting the market speed, which is a really good sign. The other part of this, the condo townhouse market is kind of right in line with that, even though we're showing about 8%. I think we're still bumping around the same level. You see big swings depending on how much luxury sells in the attached market and what kind of things. So those bigger units definitely were selling recently, and we had a little bit slower month, but it really seems like we're trending around the same pace. Now, you get to price per square foot, this gives us a really good example of that. And this is why I have that theory, is because the condo townhouse price per square foot is up 12% year over year still this month. So that tells us that they're getting about 12% more expensive. The single family homes on average are about almost $300 a square foot right now. They came down just a hair from last month, but like I said, depends on the size of the home. It depends on what's selling over the course of that month. And in July, it's a little different than it would be in June or May. So 9% increase there. That's another substantial number. There's a really good sign. These are still like wildly healthy markets. I mean, it's very expensive to live in Denver Metro at this point. Here's the numbers, though, that I think you guys want to see the most. The supply numbers, the active listings on the market right now, 7,800, which is still 34% above last year, another 10% more than last month. We're going to continue to see those rise pretty confidently because the new listings seem to trend consistently regardless of buyer behavior, right? When people have to move, they have to move for a lot of different reasons, divorces and marriages and babies and downsizing and all the things. So we can't really convince our buyers and sellers to act when we would like them to act. They act when they need to move. So we had 6,000 homes come on the market. We had almost 6,800 active, so we have just over a month's supply at this point. So with the pendings, here's the big difference, is the pendings have really fallen off, and this is where we look at the buyer side behavior. So buyer side behavior, since interest rates have started to rise and there's a little bit more uncertainty on the horizon with the economy, buyers have pulled back just a little bit, but we're 20% below where we were this time last year, which really shouldn't surprise anyone because those 2021, 2022 numbers, I mean, they were complete banner years in real estate. So we're coming back a little bit closer to reality now, but we're definitely feeling that slowdown. We still have a month and a half of inventory, which is in a killer seller's market still. So when people are asking, when should you list a home? Sooner than later, because inventory is going to continue to rise for the rest of the year, most likely, or at least through October. And we're really starting to feel that transition. But if you get in soon, you price it appropriately, and it's buttoned up, I think you can really see some of those benefits of that seller's market still taking place. You see it here, right? The average home is going under contract in 13 days right now. It's up from 10 days last month. Last year was 9 days. So we felt a slowdown just a little bit earlier this year. The peak of the market was more like April instead of May or June like we normally see. But with all that being said, this is still a really good time to sell real estate or to buy real estate in that way. The percentage close price to list price really tells us how those bidding wars are going, and we're down to 101% listed sale price. That's substantially less than it was a month or definitely 2 months ago or this time last year, but we're definitely just seeing that seasonal slowdown and that trend quicker than usual. Now, are we going to see the sky continue to fall like it looks like in this graph? Absolutely not. But we were at 107, 108% listed sale price in many cases, and now we're kind of getting back to reality. In most years, it peaks around 100%, and then it kind of trends off towards that 80 or 98, 99% range. So we're getting a little bit closer to what we would traditionally see in a summer and fall market. So with all that being said, if you have any questions or you need any of the submarket data, I'm Anthony at Land Title. I hope to catch you next time.